in past tense, the passé composé, usually we use two verbs as auxiliary verbs. Okay, I'll put it here. Yes. So one was the verb être, the verb avoir, and the verb avoir. Now we'll be using the verb être. You can see here the verb être. Okay, we'll see the verbs which are conjugated in past tense. So the verbs are here on your screen. So these verbs are considered as the verbs in motion. So you can see here this person is going upstairs. This person here you can see is going downstairs. Okay, so this is going upstairs. So this is believed as the verbs which represent motion are conjugated with the verb être in past tense. Okay, so you can see here as arrive is arriving to this house. Someone is going out of the house. Somebody is coming to this house. Somebody is coming back to the house, and somebody is passing by this house. Okay, so all these are verbs. Okay, and these verbs are conjugated with the verb être. Other verbs like chanter, manger, these are conjugated with avoir, but the verbs which are there on the screen right now are conjugated with the verb être. Okay, wait. So these are the verbs which are conjugated with the verb être in passé composé. So the first verb here is naître, N-A-I-T-R-E. This means to be born. So you can see this child which has born. Okay, naître. Naître means to be born. The past participle of this verb is né, N and E. Okay, with an accent aigu on this. This is the past participle. So every verb has got a past participle. So the past participle of this verb naître is né. Okay, naître means to be born. I won't be able to write it here because the space is not there. So you just write each and every verb in a sequence like the verb naître, the meaning of this verb naître, and past participle is né. Okay. The next verb is devenir. The verb devenir means to become. The verb devenir means to become. Okay. The verb devenir. The past participle of the verb devenir is devenu. D-E-V-E-N-U. Devenu. Devenir means to become, and the past participle is devenu. The next verb is mourir. The verb mourir means to die. Mourir. The verb mourir means to die. The past tense of the verb mourir is mort. M-O-R-T. Mort. This is pronounced as mort. This T will be silent in this. Okay? Mort. Okay, so this is the past participle of the verb mourir. The verb mourir, write the verb mourir here. M-O-U-R-I-R. The verb mourir means to die. And the past participle is mort. M-O-R-T. The verb naître, which means to be born, the past participle is né. The verb devenir, which means to become, the past participle is devenu. Here I will write devenu, D-E-V-E-N-U. The verb is mourir, which means to die. The past participle is mort. Then this verb tomber, the verb tomber, you can see here this person is falling from some floor. Okay, the verb tomber means to fall. So what would be the past participle of this verb tomber? Can you please tell me the past participle of this verb tomber? The past participle of this verb tomber. As it's an er ending verb, then you don't have to think a lot on this. The verb tomber, Tomber, the verb tomber means to fall, and the past participle will be very easy. You just have to remove r of this verb like this, Tombe. You have to remove r of this verb and put an accent aigu on this e. Okay, so this will be tombe. So this will be also pronounced as tombe. The verb is tombe. The past participle is also tombe. The verb tombe means to fall, falling from some place or something, or from the roof. This verb, the next verb is monte. Monte. What do you mean by the verb monte? Is climbing the stairs. Then what would be the meaning of this verb monte? Can you please guess?
To climb.
Yes, to climb stairs and all. So this is monte. Okay. So same, this verb is er ending verb. So the past participle will be monte. 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 Okay. But the opposite of this monte is descendre. Descendre. You can see that coming down the stair downstairs. Okay. So this means descendre. As it's an irregular verb, so it will have also an irregular form of participe passé. The verb is descendre, descendre. The past participle will be descendu, descendu. Descendu, descendu. Descendu. Okay. The next verb here you can see it is rester. The verb rester means to stay. So as you can see here, this person is standing, so he's staying there. Rester. So what would be the past participle of the verb rester?
Rester.
The same, rester, with the accent aigu. The verb rester, and it is rester, like this. Rester, which means to stay. So write all the verbs. Make three columns. One French verb, the verb in French. Write the meaning in the second column of that verb, and in the third column write the past participle. So it will be like compiled at a place, and later on when you'll revise it, then it will be very easy for you to remember. Okay. So the verb in French, the meaning, and the past participle. So we have done this verb naître, which means to be born. The participe passé is né. Devenir, which means to become. The past participle is devenu. Mourir means to die. The past participle is mort. Okay, mort. This t would be silent in this case, but we will pronounce this t also. Later I will let you know how to use it. This t will be pronounced, but not in past participle case. But when we will use these past participle in sentence, then we will pronounce this t. Okay. After this verb mourir, we had tombe verb. Tombe means to fall. The past participle will be tombe as it is written here with this accent aigu. Then the next verb was monte. Monte means to climb. So the past participle is also monte with extra this accent aigu, same like er ending verbs. The opposite of monte is descendre. Descendre, the past participle of descendre is descendu. Descendu. The verb rester is to stay, and the past participle is rester. Rester. So this is here, it is rester. This verb arriver. Arriver, can you please guess the meaning of arriver?
To arrive.
To arrive. Very good. And the past participle of arriver?
Arrive with the accent.
Arrive. Yes, very good. The same pronunciation. Arrive. Entrer.
To enter.
To enter. Very good. The past participle will be entrer. Okay, we have to just remove R of this and putting an accent aigu on this E. Okay. Then the verb aller. What is aller?
To go.
To go. The past participle will be aller. Very good. Aller means to go, and the past participle will be also aller. Okay. This verb sortir. The verb sortir means to go out, and the past participle is sorti. Sorti. Okay, we have to just remove R of this verb. This intact form sorti will be the past participle. You have to just remove this R. Okay. Partir. The verb partir means to leave. To leave. Okay. Like you say left. The past participle of leave is left. Okay. So partir also, this will be parti. Parti. This will be the past participle of this verb partir, which means to leave. So the past participle is parti. Parti. Okay. This verb venir. What do you mean by the verb venir? Venir. Venir means to come. Yes, the verb venir means to come. Very good. Now, if the past participle of the verb devenir is devenu, what would be the participe passé of venir? Can you please guess?
Venue.
Very good. It's venue. Very good. It's venue. Venu. Venue. What would be the if revenir verb? The verb revenir means to return. Okay, revenir means to return. So, can you please tell me the participe passé of the verb revenir?
Revenue.
Revenue. Very good. Revenue. So you have devenir, venir, and revenir. Okay, so same type of verbs. The verb rentrer. Rentrer. Do you have any question? You were asking something?
What is the meaning of revenue?
Revenir means to return. Revenir means to return or to come back. Revenir means to return or to come back. Okay. The verb rentrer. The verb rentrer is also same. Rentrer means to return. It's an er ending verb. Okay. Retourner is also to return. Okay. So these are er ending verbs. So it will be very easy for you to guess the participe passé of this to make the past participle of these verbs. Okay. So there is a very what do you call a colloquial rule to remember all these verbs. Okay. I will write it here. I will write it here. If you are ready to leave this page, then say yes, we are ready to write. Otherwise, if you are writing it, we can wait for just 2 minutes. Okay, write it please. Once you are ready, then do let me know. We will do all the verbs there. There is a rule to remember. No.
Sir, the both have the same meaning, sir. Ron and
Which verb?
ron.
Rentre. Yes, rentre. The verb rentre means to return. Retourner means also to return. Revenir means to come back or to return. To come back. Venir means to come, and revenir means to come back from somewhere. You went somewhere and you came back.
Finished.
Okay. So the list of the verbs, there is a key to remember which verbs will be conjugated with the verb être. You were doing with the verb avoir. Now you have to remember with the verb être. Okay. The rule is called as advent. A D V E N and T. So that is called as advent. Okay. The verb A stands for arriver. A stands for the verb arriver, which means to arrive. Okay. A stands for the verb arriver. A stands for the verb arriver, which means to arrive. The opposite of arriver is partir. Partir. Arriver, which means to arrive. The verb partir means to leave. To leave. It's an irregular verb. What is the past participle of the verb partir? Parti. Okay, P-A-R-T-I. That D stands for descendre. D stands for descendre. Okay. The opposite of descendre is monter. To go upstairs or to climb the stairs, climbing a tree or anything. So that is monter. Okay. V stands for venir. Venir means to come. What would be the opposite of venir?
To go. Ale.
Aller. Very good. It's aller. Venir means to come. The verb aller means to go. The verb E stands for entrer. Entrer means to enter. Entrer is to enter. The opposite of the verb entrer is sortir. 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 Entrer, which means to enter. You are entering the room and you are going out of the room. That is sortir. Okay, entrer, sortir. N stands for naître, which means to be born. What would be the opposite of naître?
Right.
Mourir. The verb mourir. Very good. Mourir. The verb mourir means to die. Arriver, partir, descendre, monter, venir, aller, entrer, sortir, naître, mourir, tomber, and the opposite is rester. Okay, the verb tomber means to fall, and the rester verb is to stay, okay, or to be stationary. So this is the verb rester. So the verb arriver, it's very easy. The past participle of the verb partir is partir. Descendre verb is descendu, descendu. Monter is very easy, it's monter. Venir verb is venu. Aller is aller. I'm writing the past participle, please. You also write it in this way so that it will be very easy to you to remember this. Entrer, entrer. Sortir is sorti, sorti. Naître is né. Mourir is mort. Tomber is tomber. And rester is rester. Okay, and there are some other verbs in addition to that, that is revenir, revenir, devenir, passer, rentrer. These are the additional verbs apart from this advent thing. So if you remember this advent, ADVENT, then it will be very easy for you to remember that which verbs will be going with the verb être. Okay, so I'd request you to write the verb être in your notebook. Right, do you remember the verb être? Do you remember the verb être?
Yes, sir.
Can you please say the verb être?
Je suis, tu es, il est,
Mm-hmm.
on est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont.
Very good, very good. So here is the verb être on the screen. Okay, je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, and elles sont. Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, and elles sont. So this is the conjugation of the verb être in present tense, which we will be using as an auxiliary verb for framing sentences in past tense. Okay. So if the verb is aller, the past participle of the verb aller will be aller. Okay. And we will be putting here this past participle as we were doing with the verb avoir, like we used to write it as j'ai. We were using avoir verb as an auxiliary verb and we were putting manger. Suppose this was the past participle of the verb manger. So what would be the meaning, complete meaning of this verb, this sentence, j'ai mangé?
I ate,
And the other meaning, I ate or I have eaten, both.
Eaten.
Yes, I ate or I have eaten. So we were using avoir verb in this case. Okay, but now here with these special kind of verbs, we are using être verb. Okay, with these special verbs. Don't use this être verb with the verb manger. Don't write this je suis mangé. If you say je suis mangé, then it's incorrect. Then it's incorrect. J'ai mangé is grammatically correct. You have to use the auxiliary verb avoir. Okay. Now here the past participle we will be putting in all the subject pronouns. Aller, 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 this aller and aller. But our job is not over in this case. Okay, we have to change this past participle according to now gender and number. Gender as masculine and feminine and number as plurals. So this past participle will now change in être verb. It will not change in avoir, but with the verb auxiliary verb être, the form of this aller verb will change. Now I will tell you how it will change. Okay, you have to remember these two things: gender, that is masculine and feminine, and number, singular and plural. Okay, so you have to remember these two key points with the verb être. Okay, so let's see the conjugation of the verb aller exactly in passé composé with the verb être. Okay, now this is a sentence: je suis allé. Je suis allé. Here it is, there is a license, that's why I'm pronouncing it as je suis allé. Otherwise, if a layman will pronounce it as je suis allé. Okay, je suis allé. Now this, the meaning of this je suis allé is I went or I have gone. Okay, I went or I have gone. Okay, the meaning of, there are two meanings of this je suis allé. Je suis allé. Now, if there is a difference between now masculine and feminine, this gender, as I told you, that gender thing will come into play, and number. Only with the verb être you have to remember. Don't do this with avoir verb. Je suis allé. A boy will say je suis allé, and if a girl says that I went somewhere, she'll be writing as je suis allé. This extra e. I have put this e in the bracket because I had to write two sentences. Don't write this when you have to see use this with a verb with a boy. Like if a boy is saying je suis allé, and this is also je suis allé, but this is for feminine. Okay, I went or I have gone. Similarly, there is tu es allé. Tu es allé. How will you write this for a boy and a girl? Can you please write in WhatsApp? I will check. For a boy, you have to say you went or you have gone. Tu es allé. You went. For a boy and a girl, both write both sentences. Hmm, 70s. Tu es allé. Tu es allé. Very good. Tu es allé. So tu es allé, the first one is for a boy. Like I will write both of the sentences. Tu es allé and tu es allé with extra e. So this one is for a boy and this sentence is for a girl. Okay, and I have written it clearly here. You can see ile tale, ile tale, ile tale is he went or he has gone. He went or he has gone. Elle tale, elle tale, not elle ale, elle tale, elle tale, il est allé, il, elle, il est allé, elle est allée. This passé composé is a bit complicated with the verb être. You have to remember a lot. Okay, il est allé, elle est allée, she went, she went, or she has gone. Okay, but now in plural part, this is a plural. This part is plural here. This is singular part, and this is plural part. You can see in plural part, if boys have to say that we went or we have gone, so they will write like this: nous sommes allés, a double l extra e, this and s, there'll be extra s here. Nous sommes allés. If boys and girls are there in the group and they are saying that we went, okay, we went is nous sommes allés. But if a group of girls are saying that they went, like we went, so how they will write? Can you please write? Suppose group of girls are saying we went, how will you write that thing? The pronunciation will be nous sommes allés, but how will you write it? I'm curious to know that thing. Nous sommes allés. Super, very good. Nous sommes allés. With extra E and extra S will be nous sommes allés. A double L extra E and extra S. Here you can see there is extra E and extra S. Nous sommes allés. The meaning is we went or we have gone. Okay, we went or we have gone. Okay, now can you please write you went or you have gone in both ways? If I have to address that boys and girls, only boys and girls, and a group of girls, I'm saying that you went or you have gone. Vous êtes allé. The first one is for masculine, and vous êtes allé for feminine. Yes, Misbah, you have written it vice versa. You have written for girls first and then boys. Very good. It's okay. So vous êtes allé, vous êtes allé, vous êtes allé. Masculine one, and feminine is vous êtes allé. Extra s, extra e and extra s. And for they I have written here as Masculine plural, you can see already here is extra s here. And for they, in the case of feminine plural, there is extra e and extra s. Okay, so this is the gender and number thing that comes into play with the verb which are conjugated with the verb être. And not only these verbs, the pronominal verbs are also conjugated with être verb. The pronominal verbs like se lever, getting up, se laver. So we will do this pronominal verbs in the next class, but please concentrate on this verb aller, with the verb être. Okay, now I would request you to choose any verb from the list that we did now, like the verb venir, entrer, rentrer, mourir, mour, naître, naitre. Choose any verb from the list, okay, from that list, and please conjugate any one, please, following this same rule. This will be there on the screen. I'll give you 5 minutes to conjugate. Can you please share the pic of that in the WhatsApp group? Write it in your notebook, write it in your notebook. And if you have your mobile phone with you, take the pic of that conjugation, choose any verb of your choice, and please share in the WhatsApp. So I'll be not talking for the next 5 minutes. I've given you some work. I will wait for your response and then we can discuss. Okay. Okay, so I've got some responses in the group. I'll check it. You has written there on the WhatsApp. Starting from the first student, there is a mistake. Can you check your mistake in your conjugation, Kriti? There are two mistakes actually. Ils sont tombés. Ils sont tombés. Tombe with extra s. Okay. If you're writing it in plural, and elles sont tombées. Elles sont tombées. Tombe extra e and s. Okay, so that s was missing. That's okay. That's okay. No issues. Then we'll go to the next student. Let me check. Je suis resté. Very good. Masculin and feminine. Tu es resté, il est resté, elle est restée, nous sommes restés, restés, nous sommes restés. Very good. Ils sont restés and elles sont restées. Parfait, parfait, parfait. The word parfait, Parfait. The word parfait is perfect. Perfect. Parfait. Parfait is perfect. Very good. Next, Nitin, je suis venu. Oh, Nitin, you have not written it properly. You have written for yourself only. You have written only for yourself. Okay, je suis venu. Je suis venu. Venu. And je suis venu. Je suis su. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. I have to share my screen. I forgot to share my screen. So here you can see tombe with extra s and tombe also tombe with extra s. The word parfait is perfect. And je suis venu, I came. And je suis venu, venu. Okay, suppose Natalie is saying that I came yesterday. Je suis venu hier. I came yesterday. So if a girl says this, she'll be saying this sentence. And if a boy says, I came yesterday, so he'll be saying, Je suis venu hier. Hier. I have to use this expression hier. So this means that it's in past tense, passé. So yesterday is past. So je suis venu. Okay. Now, tu es venu, you have to correct it. There are mistakes, Nitin. LA venue. LA venue. Venue. For girl, you have to write extra E. Feminine, extra E. LA venue. Il venue is absolutely correct. Nous sommes venus. But you have to use that feminine aspect also. Nous sommes. Nous sommes venue. Venu. Extra E, and obviously there'll be extra S. So I would request you, Nitin, to write it again. Write properly without mistakes. This is not that is punishment, but for writing it perfectly, you need to practice a bit. This is not a punishment. I'm not saying that this is a punishment. Write it again, please. Without mistakes. Je suis arrivé, you use tu es arrivé, il est arrivé, elle est arrivée, nous sommes arrivés, vous êtes arrivés, ils sont arrivés, elles sont arrivées. Very good, it's perfect, very good. So now you understood how to use this, okay? With verb être, I would request you to write all the verbs. Like I will show you all the verbs here on the screen. The homework will be to write all the verbs in past tense. All the verbs in past tense except this naître verb. I died. How can you say I died? Je suis né. Yes, you may die. You can assume that yes, I died of fear. You had some fear. Okay, you were terrified, but you can use this in figurative meaning. Okay, je suis mort. I died. Okay, so all the verbs like naître, devenir, mourir, monter, arriver, entrer, descendre, rester, venir, aller, sortir, partir, rentrer, retourner, all the verbs which are there on the screen. I will send you the list of the verbs, and then you can practice those verbs at home also. Okay, now I'll write some sentences on the screen, and you have to complete those sentences with the verb form. Okay, I'm writing some sentences here. The first sentence here is Natalie. Natalie. Natalie dash Nitin. You're getting mischievous. Don't do this. Aller en France. En France. So Nathalie went to France. Nathalie allait en France. So which auxiliary verb you will be using for Nathalie and which form for aller? Can you please write in the WhatsApp the answer of this? Nathalie, no, the auxiliary verb is missing. Yes, very good, Kriti. Nathalie est allée en France. Nathalie went to France. Nathalie est allée, est and allée with extra e. Suppose I remove this name Nathalie with Roland, Roland. Roland is a boy. So what will be the sentence? The complete sentence you have to write. Roland. Roland est allé en France. Very good. Roland est allé en France. Now, if I replace this subject pronoun as les garçons, the boys, dash en Inde. You have to use this same verb in this blank and two sentences les filles, the girls, dash en Angleterre, Angleterre, England. So boys are going to India and the girls are going to England. How will you say the boys went and the girls went? Roland est allé en France, Roland est allé en France, les garçons sont allés en Inde. The boys, they went to India, les filles sont allées en Angleterre. Yes, very good, both of you. Very good, super. Okay, now I'm sharing two pages. Now I'm sharing two pages in your WhatsApp group. It's a mixed exercise. It's a mixed exercise from one of the textbooks that I have. Okay, so I'm sharing it. Now I'll ask some questions from this one. Okay, now yes, you can see there are some exercises. Now the first exercise, the first exercise. Ma mère dash dire que je dois rester à la maison ce soir. My mother say, that the verb there is say, that I should stay at house this evening. Je dois rester à la maison ce soir. Can you please say dire verb? Do you remember the verb dire? Dire means to say. Do you know the verb dire? Dire means to say. Okay. The past participle of the verb dire is the. D-I-T. So can you please say the full, can you please just write what would be there in the blank, not the complete sentence. I'm asking the auxiliary verb and the past participle with the verb, that subject pronoun ma mère and this blank. What would be there in the blank? Ma mère, no, 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 no. Actually, this dir verb is not there with the verb être. You are getting confused. Don't mingle it. Dir verb will not be conjugated with verb être. There are two types of passé composé, the one with the verb avoir and the other one is with the verb être. See there on the screen. The verb that we did just now will be conjugated with the verb être, and other remaining verbs will be with the verb avoir, like dire, manger, chanter, regarder, parler, faire, and all. So these are the verbs which will be conjugated with the verb avoir in past tense. And if you remember the advent verbs advent and their opposites, the verb passé and all. So those verbs will be conjugated with the verb être. Okay, ma mère a dit, not dit, not dir. The past participle of the verb dir is the, dit. I have written there as the. I will show you dit. Here it is the, dit, the. This t will be silent, the. But can you please choose a verb which will be conjugated with the verb être in that? No, there is no verb in that which will be conjugated with the verb elt. I will tell you which verb. Ah, yes, third exercise. Third exercise is related to that verb être. All the sentences. All the sentences. Can you please conjugate any one of you? Can you please select any? There are 8 sentences in the third exercise. In the first page, that is on page number 66, there are 15 sentences. But on the first page, you will find 8 sentences are there. Can you please just write one sentence, any one of that? Anyone, choose anyone. And all the verbs in third exercise are related to the verb être. All. So I'd request you to do the verb third exercise. Third exercise on page number 66 of this exercise, of this textbook, I'm sorry. Select any one. Je suis sorti de la classe. Elles sont entrées par la fenêtre. Mistakes. Misbah, you have to write both aspects. Okay. And Kriti, there is a small mistake. Yes, very good. Fenêtre. So they entered through the window, par la fenêtre, through window. So they, if some thief is there and they entered through windows, so this, it is elles sont entrées par la fenêtre. Je suis sorti de la classe. I went out of the class. Je suis sorti. Okay, je suis sorti. Je suis entré. Je suis sorti. I'll write here. Je suis sorti. SORTI. If required, put this T also. Je suis entré. I entered. Je suis entré. And if required, put this extra E. He entered or she entered. Il est entré. Il est entré. Elle est entrée. ENTREE. He entered or she entered. He and she. So it is written there in the third exercise that faites attention aux accords. Faites attention. Faites attention. You can see there, it is written there, faites attention. Faites attention is take care of. Take care of the accords. That is feminine and plural things. So you have to add extra E in the case of feminine singular and extra E and extra S in feminine plural. Okay, extra E in feminine singular, but when it comes to feminine plural, that you have to write extra E and extra S. Okay, and in masculine plural only extra S is required. You don't have to add anything else in that. Okay, so there are some sentences in fourth exercise, and that is a multiple choice question. Multiple choice, you can see there are it's a mixed exercise. What will be the answer of first one? You have to just put there are three options, 1 2 3. The first one is 1, the second one is 2, and the third one is 3, option 3. So what will be the answer of first one? Fourth question, first one. Fourth question,
2.
it's 1 or 2. 1 2 or 3. So your answer is 2 and it's correct. It's elle est entrée. She entered. So she is there. So there is être verb used and extra E. Okay. Now what will be the answer of the second one? It's very easy to guess. It's very easy to guess the correct one.
First one, sir.
The first one, very good. Ils ont pu. As you can see, there is the subject pronoun il. So it's obvious that the auxiliary verb form will be ont. Auxiliary verb form will be ont. And the past participle of the verb pouvoir is pu. The other options are wrong. The last one is in future tense. Okay, the last option is in future tense, and the second option will be used for third person singular, like il a pu. Okay, now third question, what is the answer? What could be the answer? You guess, please. First one, second one, or third one?
First one, sir.
No, 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 no. Not the first one. Ete is the past participle of the verb être.
Second one.
Yes, eu is the participe passé of the verb avoir. Okay. Next, fourth one is interesting. Fourth one is interesting. Return from the countryside. De la campagne. Campagne is countryside. Nous des.
Nous sommes rentrés.
Nous sommes rentrés. Very good. The first one. Nous sommes rentrés. Don't say nous avons rentré. Okay. If you have to say we have returned, but some will be used because this is an exception. Okay, these are exceptional cases verb, and we'll be using the verb être in that case. Okay, so there are lots of exercises in this. We'll do the fifth exercise. Fifth exercise, first one. Can you please write the answer of the first one? Escalier is stairs. This stairs, staircase, escalier. So this is l'escalier. Escalier. Escalier. So la mère, the mother is what? Descendre verb you have to write. Descendre. La mère est descendue. Non, mistake. Mistake in participe passé. Mistake in participe passé. Can you please correct this sentence? Can you please correct this sentence? La mère est descendue par l'escalier. Can you please correct this sentence just? And if there are some new words in this, okay, descendu, no. I will write it. La mère est descendue. The mother. Mother is feminine. Mother is feminine, so that's why there'll be extra e. La mère est descendue par l'escalier. Exactly. La mère est descendue par l'escalier. Okay, so there'll be some new words in this exercise that I have given you. Make a list of those new words and we will discuss it in the next class. So you have to build vocab, and in the next class we'll start adjectives. We will start adjectives. Okay, that is an important aspect in sentence formation. Les adjectifs, that is called in French adjectif. Okay, so we'll see adjectives, and it is very different from the adjectives which are there in English. Okay, if a boy is handsome, suppose if a boy is handsome, he'll be beau. If one boy is handsome, but if two or more than two boys are handsome, so it will be Beaux. Okay, if a girl is beautiful, she'll be belle, Belle, and if there are girls and more than one girl and they are beautiful and we are talking about them, then it will be belle, Belles. If a boy is intelligent, he'll be intelligent. If a girl is intelligent, she would be intelligente. Okay. If two boys are intelligent or a group of boys and girls are intelligent, so they'll be intelligent, Gens. And if a group of girls, there are only girls and they are intelligent, they would be intelligent with extra E and extra S. So if you remember the conjugation of the verb in verbs in passé composé with the verb être, then it will be very easy for you to remember this, the change of adjective, the form, the changing form of the adjectives. Okay, so we will do this in the next class. This is masculine singular, this is feminine singular, this is masculine plural, and this is feminine plural. So if you remember this, then it is going to be very interesting, because adjectives are considered as very interesting topic. Okay, so we'll start adjectives in the next class, but the homework is to do this worksheet that I have forwarded in your WhatsApp group, this 2-page worksheet. And if you have any difficulty in finding out the past participle of the verb, if it's a new verb, then just put a message in the group, and I'll respond immediately. I'm just a ping away in the WhatsApp group, so that will benefit everyone. Okay, so make a list of the verbs which are there, like dire, écrire, faire and all, and I'll put the participe passé of those verbs if you don't know. Okay, so you have to be active for next 1 or 2 days. Okay, then only that l'approche communicative, that is called in French, so the communicative approach will develop. Okay, so thank you so much for your attention. Please do this worksheet now in 10 or 15 minutes. If you can do some of the exercises, do send in the WhatsApp, or otherwise we'll start from adjective and with the new words that you'll be putting in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so thank you so much for your attention. If you have any questions, then please ask, and please don't be absent. I felt that in the class we missed an important class on Sunday. That was of 2 hours class, and nobody came. Only one student came, only one, and I thought that everybody would be coming on Sunday. So if you are planning, if it's a mass bunk, I know that you don't know each other, but if you are not willing to take any class, or if you don't want to attend, then ask me to reschedule it according to your convenience, but don't cancel it, because it's a limited time course and we have to finish it till in February. Okay, so we don't have time. We don't have time. It will be a wastage of time if you don't come. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming today. If you have any questions, then please ask. Otherwise, we'll meet in the next class.
No doubt.
Yes, mine. Do you have any question?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Do you have any questions?